Morning, everybody. How's it going? Reynoso, your Azteca Health man. Welcoming you this morning. Dice, Tío Jesus loves you. Really? Thank you, Jesus. Appreciate that. It's the hi, Daddy. Thank you, Daddy. How you doing? Good morning to you. I'm gonna have a sandwich here with my coffee, and I'm gonna get ready to cut out. I'm going to be going to Hayward today. I gotta go pick up some material up in Hayward, so I'm gonna be driving through the Bay Area. Wish I could go fishing, but it's just work. I gotta go pick up some stone that's in Hayward for the project we're working on. So, does anybody live in Hayward? Coffee is delicious. Yeah, you guys. So, anyways, at Marcos Flores, how you doing? Good morning to you. So yeah, you guys, I'm gonna be going through Hayward today. I gotta go pick up some material. So from Santa Rosa to Hayward is about, I don't know, like 2 hours. So I'm gonna be stuck in traffic for quite a while. I hope it's not, bumper to bumper. But it's gonna be a long drive. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that, Lisa. How are you doing this morning? It's kind of fun driving through the Bay Area if you don't have to do it every day. But if you have to do it every day, you get stuck in traffic, it gets congested, it gets really hot. But once in a while it's pretty cool because you get to see a lot of stuff. El jefe dice, ya dermite, ¿qué es eso? ¿O qué se come? Thank you very much for all the hearts over here on YouTube. Appreciate that, YouTube. I don't know who you are, but let me know who you are so I can thank you. Appreciate that. Uncle, ¿qué onda? Buenos días. Mandukes. How you doing, sobrino? Hi, it says Federo Gamer. Thank you very much. Good morning. Buenos días, Mónico. ¿Cómo estás? How you doing this morning, G? I'm getting ready to start our day here. Today I'm going to go to Hayward. I'm going to be picking up some material. Yeah, coffee time. Look, it tastes great. Thank you very much. It's the Mandukes. And then we have Federoa, that gamer, says, I'm the one doing all the hearts. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I didn't know who you were at first because I could see all the hearts going up, but I couldn't see who it was. So I appreciate that very much. Thank you very much. All right, Monico says, good morning, carnal. Órale, G. Good morning to you, man. How's it going for you so far? Do you still live in Sonoma County? I've seen a few videos that you posted up. You're up in what was that place called? You're out sightseeing up in the mountains somewhere, right? Are you on vacation over there or do you live over there now? Okay, dice aquí, user 34 million says, ahora no vas a ir a los tiburones. Híjole, pues no, tengo que trabajar. Si yo pudiera y que yo hubiera de ir diario, agarrar sirenas. Pero no tengo que trabajar. Andrés says, good morning, carnal. Good morning, Andrés. How you doing? ¿Tú hablo español? Sí, pues yo soy mexicano. Yo nací en Michoacán. Y sí, yo hablo español. Morning. Good morning, Sarita. How you doing, baby? Sarita Sandoval, you're always so sweet. I appreciate that very much. And thank you for helping me moderate people here, because sometimes this gets kind of hectic. You know how it is. Thank you so much, Sarita. Appreciate that. Y luego we have Cristina Gonzalez dice, good morning, Tio. How's your morning doing? You know what? It's doing real good. We got people joining up here on Facebook, YouTube, and you're watching me on Instagram. I'm not, on TikTok. I'm not on Instagram today because my other phone is dead. It doesn't come back on, so I don't know what's going on here. But, so no, Sylvia. Good morning, Sylvia. Thank you, baby. You're another one of my viewers. That's always sweet. I appreciate that. What's up, Theo? Good morning. What you doing? I'm having some coffee right here. Hey, the famous Helmet. Okay, thank you very much, McChicken. You're the only one that calls me that. Appreciate that. Monica dice, Sugarloaf State Park. All right. Are you on vacation over there, man? Where is Sugarloaf at? Is it in California? I'm not even sure where that's at. I mean, I've heard of it many times, but in Kenwood, that's here, right? That's here down the street, then, right? Right through Sonoma. Right on home. Dice aquí, necesito un casco, pero con la bandera azteca.
No quieres leche,
¿Ya le eché, mamá?
¿Ya?
Sí, mamá, gracias, mamá. Ok, pues mándame uno y me lo pongo. Everybody wants me to wear this, wear that. Send it to me, or send me the money, and I'll buy it. I'm just not gonna be wearing no tutus and stuff. But if you want me to wear a different hard hat, buy it for me and I'll wear it. I like this one. Yo soy mexicano, pero a mí, I love living in the United States, okay? And I don't vote. I don't vote for Trump. I don't do no politics. So, you know, if you guys think that I'm one of those Trumpers, no, I am not. Okay, yo estoy con la raza. Okay, dice aquí, Fedorova says, if you don't mind me asking, what is your profession? I don't mind you asking at all. I'm a masonry contractor. I do all kinds of masonry work. I do stonework is my specialty. I do brickwork. I do cinder block work, concrete work. I do pizza ovens, outside kitchens, stuff like that. All right, and I do a lot of tiling too. Oh, Monica says yes. Okay, so my Sugarloaf. Okay, so I was thinking that was like somewhere far away. So it's here in Kenwood. So it's near all those hot springs and stuff. Then you know what? That's a beautiful area up there. I drive through there once in a while. You know, when I'm going through looking at a job or whatever. But up there, it's beautiful. I was looking at your videos. I can see why you go up there. It's so relaxing. Okay, what are you doing today? I'm going to be going to Hayward, you guys. I'm going to be going to Hayward to pick up some stone for my work. So I'm going to be driving all day. It's not going to be a lot of fun, but since I don't do it every day, it'll probably be fun. But when you go through traffic every day, it's pain in the butt. You know what I mean? Lately I've been traveling north from Santa Rosa, which is beautiful. You get to go through all the wine country. It's gorgeous up here. But today I'm going to be going through the Bay Area. I'm going to be going through San Rafael, then through Richmond, through Oakland. Then I'm going to be heading down to Hayward. So if anybody lives in Hayward and you want to have lunch with me, I'll have lunch with you in Hayward. Okay? All right. Aren't you tired of running? No, I don't get tired of running. That's Kimberly. How you doing, baby? Kimberly says, good morning, Jose. Thank you, Kimberly. I hope you're having a good one. I don't run that much. I only run when I have to. He said, Jose, do you know where I can find a Christian Latina? Well, let's ask her. How old are you? And where do you live? Okay, who is the best for brother? What is the best for brother? What is the best for brother? I don't know. Does anybody know what the best thing for a brother would be? You guys are so funny sometimes. Okay, Fedoro Gonzalez, he wants to find a Catholic. He wants to find a Christian lady, he says. 17 in the U.S. All right, he's 17. He's 17 years old. But what city, though? What city do you live in? He's looking for a Christian Latina here in the United States. Let's see where he's from, and then maybe we can find one for you. All right. I myself, get the way, see, I don't go to church that often, so I wouldn't know. And I'm always working and stuff. If I'm not working, I'm fishing. Pero a lot of people do watch me, so you never know. Might be able to help you out right here, Holmes. All right. My mom's on her way over here. She's doing the little stuff that moms do, so she's about to come over here so she can give you some advice. All right. And where am I running from, Cookies? Because I have nothing to run from. I'm not being chased by anybody. I don't run away from the police. When you get pulled over or the police want to talk to you, the worst thing you guys can do is keep going. And the worst thing you can do is run away from them. Don't do it. It just gets worse. Okay? And also when you're talking to a police officer, he's doing his job. Alright, so don't come up with an attitude. Just answer his questions. I see all these kind of videos of people saying, "Oh, I don't have to tell you who I am." Well, all this, you can't know my rights. And that just slows down progress. I mean, obviously, if you have something to hide, I could see that and stuff. But it just gets worse anyways. So when you're talking to the police, just, let them do their job. And you do your part, okay? Busco tóxica, dice aquí 34 million. Pero ¿para qué buscar una tóxica? Búscate una mujer que no sea tóxica. Maybe the toxicas are more fun, I guess. Okay, it's we're trying iron or wet. We're trying iron or wet. I don't understand that. Kimberly says, I took a still life painting class last night. I painted a watermelon. Wow, that sounds delicious. Okay, so that sounds great, Kimberly. I'm glad. I like it when people tell me about art stuff. I took art classes in high school. Every year I was in high school, I always took art. That was for sure class that I always took. And I know the basics about art, I mean, I'm not a professional or nothing, but I know the basics. Thank you, Kimberly. These, adamants are like muscles. They go away when we don't see them. Oh, okay. Right on. Okay, thank you, Fluffy, for joining in. Y luego dice aquí San Bernardino, California, in the house. All right. Country Boy says 9,200. Thanks, Country Boy. We're coming up slowly and slowly. My original TikTok account, I was almost at 20,000 before I lost that account. So then I had to start all over. Then I lost my second account. Then I had to start all over. So this is my third TikTok account. And, it's going up very, very slowly. Very, very slowly. But surely. Thank you very much, by the way, for helping me grow it. Dice aquí, what is it? BL says, know your rights, people. Don't be a dickhead in the cops, but learn your rights. Okay, that's true. Learn your rights, but a lot of the times when a police officer asks you what your name is, you don't have to be all like, "Oh, I know my rights," blah blah blah. There's nothing wrong with telling them your name. If you have nothing to hide, I don't see what the issue is. Okay. So I just see a bunch of a bunch of videos of people being mean to cops, that videotape them, and you know they exaggerate a lot of that stuff. You guys, banded, yeah, I got banded, but hopefully this time I won't get banded anymore, country boy. Coffee time, carnal, says you to 34 millions. All right, you enjoying your coffee too? That's great. Lisa, good morning, baby. How are you this morning? Yeah, it was banded. My second account is still open, but I don't have access to it anymore because I lost the phone where I opened it. So there's another Azteca Health Man show. There's two of them. The other one's still open, and I just don't have any access to it. That only this one right here. All right. Okay. Dice Big Tony says, Buenos días, hermanos. Saludos y bendiciones para usted y su familia. Muchas gracias, Big Tony. Y yo espero que Dios también lo bendiga a usted, homie. Gracias. Mose says, I love watching your lives, especially when your lovely mother is in them. Oh, really? Well, let me get her over here. Mami, aquí te está esperando la gente.
Pues ya vine, ya estoy lista.
Ya viene, okay? She's on her way.
No te había interrumpido para saludarte.
I love you, mom.
I love you, hijo. Dios me lo bendiga, mijo.
Gracias, mamá. Aquí te están esperando
Pero,
tus
¿para qué
fans,
te
ma.
quitas? Pues nunca es bueno.
¿Cómo no, ma?
Pero una persona que usted ya está sentada.
No, pues yo nomás te estaba calentando el lugar ayer.
Oh, bueno, pues así sí está bien. Así hablas bien.
Nomás te estaba calentando el lugar, ma.
Ok.
Ya va a salir el sol.
Bien. El sol sale para todos y se entrega con amor. Muy buenos días, amigos aztecas y yo. Pues aquí estoy de nuevo y para saludarlos con mucho gusto.
Yeah.
Pues aquí yo tomándome un café y mientras él estaba aquí, pues yo ya me comí mi pan y ahorita ya estoy esperando sus preguntas. Si yo las puedo contestar, las contesto, porque pues no soy yo, pues como le dijera, los años no pasan por pasar. Uno pasa por varias etapas, en veces buenas, en veces pues alcanzado de gastos que necesitan, pero ahí la llevamos.
Yeah. Okay, dice aquí Fedora Gamer says, Jose, I'm gonna go make some coffee and watch Star Wars. I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you very much, Fedora. I appreciate that very much. She's beautiful. My mom is beautiful.
Ay, muchas gracias.
Thank you.
Yo ya no me siento beautiful, ya siento que ya los años están bien pesados, ¿verdad? Pero nuestro Señor todavía decide que yo esté aquí, pues aquí estoy mientras Él diga hasta aquí llegaste.
Dice Kimberly aquí, ma, dice, saludos a Mama Pina.
Yo también, se llama Kimi, ¿verdad?
Es Kimi, es tu,
sí.
es Kimi.
Muy buenos días, Kimi, por saludarme, por molestarse y levantarse. No sé usted a qué hora se levante, pero está lista para saludarme y yo también. A todo el que me salude, le devuelvo mi saludo con mucho corazón.
Aquí te mando a saludar también Nancy, dice, buenos días, dice Nancy.
Qué bonito nombre, Nancy. Me gusta ese nombre porque está muy bien casado para usted.
Dice aquí Moisés, dice madre, estoy esperando su linda bendición.
Amén. Sí.
A mucha gente le gusta cuando tú nos das consejos, madre, cuando estás rezando tus recitos, y a mucha gente les gusta que los bendiga, porque hay gente que no tiene su madre para que le dé su bendición, y pues a mucha gente miro que su bendición les llega porque ellos la están recibiendo como hay gente que la está esperando, porque ellos la reciben con amor, y pues por eso mucha gente le gusta verla a usted.
Y pues uno nunca es decir de que por mí y que así, pero uno le pide en el nombre del Señor, ¿eh? Porque cuando yo le mando la bendición a ustedes y a mis hijos, digo, bendice a la audiencia y a todos los que me saludan, bendícelo Señor, y le pido a Él, porque yo pues soy una pecadora, no soy santa, ¿verdad? Pero sí creo en Jesucristo, en Jesús de Nazareno y en su Santísima Madre Virgen. También San José es bien milagroso. ¿Por qué? Porque él era casto cuando se casó con la Santísima Virgen. Casto es decir que a las vírgenes se les dice virgen, porque no andaban pues ¿verdad? Y a los hombres que nunca han andado ni aquí ni allá, son castos.
That means virgin for a man. Okay, dice aquí, RL says, new sub. I have chainsaws to rebuild today. Have a great day, you guys. Thank you very much, RL. We hope that you have a great day too, man. Watch out with them chainsaws. Obviously you're a professional, right? So have a great day. Thank you very much for subscribing and being here with us. All right, moving on. Okay, we have aquí, dice aquí, Ace of Spades says, buenos días, señora hermosa. Esta es hermosa.
Me paro el cuello, pero no traigo, pero me da mucho regozo en mi corazón.
Ok, Amanda dice también que buenos días. Muchas gracias, Amanda. Buenos días para usted. Dice aquí Emma Nevares, a.k.a. Masha. Dice, excuse me, lo siento, puedes ayudarme, quiero que me pase algo en los ojos, no puedo dejar de mirarte, a.k.a. Troncas. Oh, sweet, gracias, appreciate that. Es mía.
Póngase el agua de manzanilla. Es muy buena para los ojos el agua de manzanilla.
¿El agua de manzanilla, no?
Sí, y también la de granada, gotitas. A veces yo tenía una catarata. Y cuando fui al oculista me dijo que tenía una catarata y pues sí, yo sentía como un bordo y así. Y pues después que fui, el doctor, el oculista vio la lista, dijo, pues aquí tiene que te vamos a sacar una catarata. Y dijo, y ya me chequeó pues y me puso en donde ponen a uno. Dijo, pues no tienes nada y no me operaron. Es bueno, la manzanilla y también el jugo de granada.
Madre, pero ella no tiene nada malo, dice
no,
que...
pues, pero
sí,
alguna persona lo puede tener.
Sí, yo sé, es un chiste nomás,
Sí, ella ahorita está bien ella, no tiene nada y su juventud también que la cuide, porque si se anda ahí pintando las pestañas y todo eso trae ceguera. Y poniéndose peor, que se pongan ahí pestañas postizas, tejabanes, pues, es malo.
¿Tejabanes?
Pues sí.
¿Eso qué es un tejabán?
Tejabanes es cuando le pones a una ventana otro techo más.
Oh,
entonces, es malo, porque se los pegan aquí
y la glue.
Pero es su vida de cada quien, yo nomás les doy un consejo. Y si lo quieren tomar, las que se lo ponen, los tejabanes, pues tómenlo y si no, síganle ahí a ver qué les pasa.
Okay. My mom, you guys, my mom has never worn makeup. Mi mamá ya nunca se ha puesto maquillaje. Ella es bonita,
mis
natural.
Cremitas, pues, mis cremitas, Pons, de coco, o también me puse la Lancome.
Cool, Mom.
Sí.
Yo tampoco no me pongo nada, más.
Pues también debes de poner, los hombres también se deben de poner.
¿También?
Porque también se ponen como costales de jarcia, bien rasposos y no bueno para su piel.
Wow, Mom.
Yeah. Y también se deben de arreglar sus uñas y sus pies, no porque son hombres se les va a quitar el machismo, también puede venir pueden freír unos huevitos, unas papitas, hacer tortillas. Este señor, mi esposo, cuando yo trabajaba o que él llegaba temprano, él hasta peinaba a los niños, los llevaba a la escuela porque él trabajaba mejor que en caos y él cuando salía los llevaba a la escuela. Luego ya se enseñó a los 7 años a manejar, hasta le chocó al patrón allí el tejabán donde descansaron las vacas, porque andaba ya de travieso.
Yeah, a mí mi papá me compró un carro cuando yo estaba en sixth grade, cuando estaba en el grado 6. Yo ya tenía mi propio carro, mi papá me lo compró y me acuerdo que la chota nos paraba, me paraba casi diario y me decía, tú no tienes la edad para andar manejando, y nos ponía a caminar. Y yo y mi hermana Angélica, ya cuando se iba el policía, nos subíamos otra vez en el carro y ahí vamos, brrr, y ya nos paraban mañana otra vez, pero sí, se la curaba el policía que nos paraba. Nos decía, que no, ayer les dije que no podían manejar y aquí andan otra vez. Y nos ponía a caminar otra vez. Y ya...
Mi esposo, él trabajaba 16 horas. Y luego a veces iba el patrón a levantarlo, que porque el ganado había reventado las cercas, y ahí va, nunca dormían las 24 horas, y por eso pues ahí está bien enfermo también.
Lisa says, what is the name of those you have? Of those I have? I don't know what you're talking about, Lisa. What is the name of those shots? Oh, these shots. These shots are called Azteca Heal, see? And that's why I do these shows, because I'm the Azteca Health man. I drink Azteca Heal every day at my work. See, that's why I'm always having Azteca Heal on all the stuff that I wear. And that's why my show is called the Azteca Health Man Show. Azteca Heal, it's an all-natural energy drink, Lisa, that is made out of natural plants, you know, like agave, tuna, nopales and stuff like that. So it's a traditional energy drink that has been passed down throughout the generations. So it's all natural and it tastes great. You know, it tastes great. So that's why I'm always promoting it, Lisa. And that's why I do these little shows to get people's attention and let you know you can now get it on the TikTok shop, Amazon online, Walmart, stickahealth.com, and flip. Thank you, Lisa, for asking that. That's a great question. Appreciate that. Kimberly says, I know she doesn't like be called holy, but if her energy brings us closer to God, I do see her holy. Oh, okay. In my world. Okay, and I'm sure in yours. Yes, me too, but my mom, she doesn't like to be called holy at all. She says that she's a sinner. So when she gives us blessings, and when she's giving us a blessing or she prays for us, she's always saying that it's not through her, it's through God, because she's a sinner. So she's just, giving us the blessings in God's name, not in hers. But my mom, she's a great lady, trust me. Okay, Johnny Wayne says, saludos, bro. This is the Douglas, Arizona, 520. All right, thank you very much, John Wayne. I love all your movies, man. The Duke, right? Órale, John Wayne. Check it out, you guys. I got John Wayne on the line. Right on, John Wayne. Okay, you're welcome, Lisa. You're welcome very much. So,
yeah, con permiso. Sure. Bueno, y siempre no compraron boletos para, ¿no?
Les olvida más, se les olvida y luego ya al rato,
Ni modo.
No
esforzaron nada y nomás lo que...
Le calamos, pues, pero es que nada, todo se les olvida y ya. Al rato, vas a ver que cuando tengamos más gente que nos siga, ahí sí te lo van a comprar de volada. Ok, buenos días, dice aquí Gilbert. Thank you, Gilbert. Gilbert Peña, 408, Cricket. Right on home.
Que vaya la leña.
Que vaya la leña, compa. Sí. How about Chavo del Ocho, your favorite buddy, right? Yes, a lot of people call me Don Ramon. People say I look like him, you know what I mean? And I don't know if people are exaggerating, but I get that every single day, which is great. Don't get me wrong, I love it. Pero do I really look like that dude? Watch, I got his little hat right here.
Desabarróchale allá, arribita. Ándale.
I got the Don Ramon hat right here. Look, check it out. Don Ramon wears a little fisherman hat, kind of like this. It's not the exact same thing, but Cheech and Chong. Hey, Holmes, are you tripping?
Ah, la película aquella de Chichinchón.
Mm-hmm.
Muy chistosa.
Gotta have 'em, gotta have 'em. Mexican Americans don't like to get up early in the morning, but they have to, so they do it real slow. With coffee, that is. Right on. Thank you very much. Mayrita Vega. Mamacita. She says, buen dia. Gracias, Mayrita. I hope you're having a good day too, baby. Jason says, I was born in East LA. Right on. I was born in Michoacan. And sometimes, you know what? A lot of people like it when I do the Cheech and Chong. It's the impressions and stuff. So I'm always doing that. Like when I'm working, I'll play Born in East LA and I'll dance to it and I'll sing it along. And, you know, people get a kick out of it. Thank you very much, by the way. Jason says, first movie my dad watched when I got here from Mexico, laugh out loud. Oh, yeah. All right, Jason. That's fucking cool, man. I used to have all the Cheech and Chong movies because I used to record them when I was a little kid. I had 2 VCRs with cables and stuff. So any time my dad would rent a movie or my brothers would rent a movie, whatever, I would copy those movies. Era piratería yo, right? So I used to have a bunch of Mario Almada movies, Vicente Fernandez, Antonio Aguilar, you know, Piporro movies and stuff like that. And from my dad and my mom's side, but through my older brothers' sides, they would rent Cheech and Chong movies and stuff like that.
Cornelio Reina.
Cornelio Reina and stuff like that. So, you know, I would copy those movies, right? And I would make copies of copies, and I would put like 3 or 4 movies in one cassette. And then I would go to the pulga, and I would sell them at the pulga, because in those days, not that many people had VCRs. Not that many people, because they were very expensive. You know, I was a little boy still when they first came out. And I got myself a hold of one that was broken, and I used to fiddle with them, and I kind of fixed it. So then I had my own VCR. My parents, they saved up to buy one. So then they had one, and I had one, so I was able to copy movies. And so that's how I started going. I would buy, a lot of times people would just give them to me, you know, VCRs that would break down or whatever. And I would fix them and I would sell them at the pulga. So that was, you know, a little money hustle that I was doing when I was a little boy. Okay, Zels says, what part of Michoacan are you from? Allí de Purandero, Michoacan, Jason. Zell. From Michoacan, Purandero, Michoacan. I was born in Purandero, but we lived in Hanamoto, which is the next little town over. Okay, but Purandero is it's kind of like a bigger city, so that's why most people have heard of Purandero and not Hanamoto. My mom says that Hanamoto is not even named Hanamoto anymore. She says they changed the name.
Pero uno se registra en Purandero de todo, menos del bautismo, porque Hanamato tiene una iglesia muy bonita y es donde se celebra la Santísima Trinidad, el Padre y el Hijo y el Espíritu Santo, uno en esencia y trino en persona, uno nomás en los 3.
Ok, dice, ¿qué lejos está Guanajuato de donde son ustedes? No sé, a ver.
Pues Guanajuato pues es Serrano y Irapuato pues no está muy lejos, como en autobús como 1 hora, 1 hora y media en aquellos tiempos.
Okay.
Ahorita pues ya tiene buenas carreteras, pero así como están de buenas, porque como atraviesa mucho ganado y todo, pues tiene también sus hoyos y pues yo ya no sé cómo usted, ya tengo 17 años que no voy.
Okay. Jason dice Jalisco Guzmán. Right now.
Ciudad Guzmán.
Dice que Jalisco Guzmán. Esa es la ciudad donde es él.
Oh,
O sea, es Jalisco y la ciudad va a ser Guzmán.
yeah. Es donde es Saúl Martínez y mucha gente que yo conozco.
Ok.
Ciudad Guzmán.
Es Zoscar. Dice, my suegros are from La Excusa. It's close by. No. Oh, I'm not sure. Yo la verdad que no conozco para allá. Cell says, nice. My parents are from Churincio.
Churincio, Michoacán. No, yo no lo conozco. Casi no salía yo. Pero algunas veces por algún mandado o así uno iba, pero pasaba de paso.
Okay.
Yo nomás fui donde son los originales en San Juan y a ver el Santo Niño de Atocha y porque si usted promete una manda y aunque usted sabe que Dios está donde quiera, usted tiene que ir a pagar la manda allá, ¿por qué no nomás prometer a nuestro Señor y no pagarle?
Okay.
Cumplirle pues con lo que usted prometió.
Okay.
Y no quiera venir de muerta a asustar a la gente y porque ya el que se vaya no viene.
Ok, dice aquí Moisés, dice, soy de Irapuato.
Allí sí conozco.
Irapuato es el pueblito que está ahí junto a nosotros,
Es
¿no?
una ciudad grande. Ahí venden muy buenos zapatos. Yo iba a comprar mi calzado allá a Irapuato. Y cientos piteados y colchas y cosas bonitas.
Wow.
Rebosos. Y nomás que también venden pirata porque yo allí con los puesteros compraba arracadas y anillos y así. Y ya cuando vine acá y que les ponía ajax y eso se ponían negros y feos. No hay como ir a la joyería, no, ahí los puesteros son bien tramposos. Discúlpenme los que estén allí vendiendo.
Moisés dice, y muy buenas fresas.
Oh, sí, las fresas, sí, muy buenas.
Wow. Yo la verdad que no sabía, pero ¿saben qué? I'm gonna have to leave. Yo ya me voy a ir porque tengo que ir a Hayward. Voy a ir a Hayward hoy. Si hay alguien de Hayward, if you guys want to have lunch with me, I'm going to be driving to Hayward right now. So, voy a ir a agarrar material allí, pero ahí voy a andar un rato. I'm going to make a live there in Hayward. If anybody wants to have lunch with me, you're welcome to it. Saludos, soy de Quiroga, Michoacán.
Oh, sí, oía mentar Quiroga, pero no conozco yo. Pero sí, lo oía mucho mentar.
Okay. Y luego aquí dice PDT says, Rabanito dice, saludos, yo soy de Quiroga, Michoacán. Órale, pues muy bien. Dice mi mamá que ella lo ha oído mentar y que...
Pues allá mismo, pues aquí, pues nomás con usted lo escuché ahorita.
No, okay. Excuse me. Yo ya me voy a ir, ma, porque tengo que ir lejos.
Y pues también cuando puedan escuchen la Santa Misa con el Padre Javier, con el Padre Arturo Cornejo y pues no les hace daño para que les entre la fe y sepan interpretar la palabra de Dios nuestro Señor, no como palabra humana, pero como palabra de Dios que es en realidad y ejerza su acción en nosotros los creyentes.
Ok, dice aquí, where do you live? I live in Santa Rosa, Santa Rosa, California. Dice aquí también, thank you for the gifts, Angelina Rodríguez, gracias. Mar dice, Padre Pío. ¿Sí conoce al Padre Pío?
Oh, sí, y también lo quiero mucho el Padre Pío.
Ok. Ok, dice aquí Frenchy, the best guerrero, dice, God bless.
Ya lo van a canonizar, es santo el Padre Pío.
Oh, wow. Okay, dice aquí Kate Jonathan. Says, is that your brand or are you just promoting it? No, this is this is our brand. Okay, it's our family brand. So that's why I'm the Stick of Health man. If it was somebody else's brand, no, they wouldn't let me be the Stick of Health man. They'd probably hire somebody famous, good looking and with a lot of muscles. Basically, a fake person because that's what Red Bulls and all them do. They hire a bunch of famous people with race cars and helicopters and UFOs and all that stuff. And those guys don't even drink their products. They wear patches everywhere and all that because they give them a lot of money. But see, yeah, for those of you that watch me at work, I drink my Stick of Hill all day long. It's hot all day. I'm doing hard work, and I I drink it at my work. So to show you that, hardworking men like myself need to stay hydrated and energized. Okay, so I'm not one of those fake actors that gets paid a bunch of money to promote an energy drink that they don't even use themselves. Okay, they just take the money, they put their logos on their cars and on their vests, on their airplanes and all that, but they don't drink it. Okay, why? Because it tastes terrible, and because that stuff is just they get paid to promote it. But I'm the Stick of Health man. See, I drink it for real. I show you that hard work needs energy, and that's why I drink my Stick of Hill every day at work to show you, the benefits of it. It keeps me going. Okay, for those of you that see me work, you know that my work is not very easy. Okay, so yes, thank you very much. What's in Hayward, says Mark. Oh, I'm gonna be picking up some stones. I'm gonna be picking up some special stones that we need for the project that we're working on. Okay, and we could wait 2 weeks for it to show up to get delivered down here to where we live, but we want to finish the job tomorrow. So our options are wait 2 weeks for it to get delivered or drive up there, pick it up ourselves, and then bring it over here because there's none around here. We already looked everywhere. The only way we can get it is to have it specially ordered and delivered in 2 weeks, or I can go pick it up myself, get it here today, and finish the job tomorrow. So that's why I'm going to Hayward today, Mar. Okay? Okay. Moses says, how many do you recommend to drink a day? Okay, that's a really good question. Okay, so look, like me, I'm working all day. As you can see, it's going to be very hot today. So what I do is I'll add 3 of these, sometimes 4, to a 1 gallon of water. Okay, and I keep it all nice and cool. So I'll be drinking that the whole day, and I drink about a gallon a day. So I drink about 3. I drink about 3 a day. Okay, if you're going to be doing really hard work, like if you're gonna be doing a shitload of hard work, like right now, then I'll drink the whole drink itself, and I'll get that mission done, and then you know what I mean. I'm through with it. But for me, working all day, I drink it in my water. So my water helps me stay hydrated, and my Azteca Hill helps me stay energized. My mom, she puts it in her container right here with water, she says, and that's how she drinks it. Okay, so I drink about 3 or 4 of these a day. Mm-hmm. What's in the formula? Well, you can go to aztecahill.com, or you can get your Azteca Hill, and the formula is natural plants. Okay, agave, nopal, tuna, stuff like that. See, it's all right here, and you can get more information on aztecahill.com too. By the way, okay, all right. Hey, we got Paco Sandoval. Paco says, saludos, drive carefully, loco. Azteca Health is light. All right, thank you very much, Paco. Hey, the other day when I seen you on the freeway, I tried to make that video, but I forgot to push record on my phone. So, my bad about that, G.
Que si Alicia es su hermana de él, pregúntale.
¿Ah?
Tiene una hermana que se llama Alicia, ¿no?
Paco Sandoval tiene una hermana que se llama Mónica y tiene otra. ¿Cómo se llama tu otra hermana, Paco? I know Mónica, we went to school with her, but your older sister, she used to pick you guys up from school all the time. I forgot her name. Mónico dice, did you look at Wheeler Zamaroni? Well, they have it, but they don't have it in stock. Mónico, it's
¿Es pariente de Lorenzo Sandoval?
Sí, Paco,
Oh,
Paco es, él es de los Sandoval, el del
oh,
grupo
yo
del...
trabajé con su mamá de él en la costura también, de Lorenzo,
Oh, do you hear that, Paco? My mom worked with your mom, I guess, or...
en la fábrica donde hacen las rodilleras y todo eso.
okay, okay.
Con la mamá pues de Lorenzo y con Alicia en un hotel que se llama Quality. O sí, así parece que se llama.
Okay, dice aquí, Mónica, said, that's where I woke driving their semis. Oh, you work there? Órale. Paco says, ajá, es mi prima. Dice que es su prima, dice Paco.
Oh,
Eledia o Obodulia, Araceli y Mónica. Oh, ok.
oh, sí,
Pues
pues
yo conozco a Mónica porque como yo y Paco íbamos a la escuela y su hermana Mónica, ella también iba a la escuela con nosotros. Estábamos basically in the same grade. So yo por eso conozco muy bien a Paco y a Mónica. Pero su hermana, she used to drive a little CRX, right, back in those days. And she used to pick you guys up from school and drop you guys off. Pero I don't think I ever knew her name. Pero I used to see her all the time, all the time. Pero Mónica, pues íbamos a la escuela, yo, tú y ella y todos los demás allí en summer school.
sí,
Okay.
yo con la mamá de Lorenzo en la fábrica de costura, pues allí trabajé con ella.
Uh-huh. Y mi papá también es buen amigo con el señor Lorenzo y ellos. So, my parents, they're real good friends with your family too,
Le
Paco.
hacía el pelo, tu papá en veces a Lorenzo,
Oh,
el corte.
cool. Okay, have a safe trip, señor. Make sure your tires are topped off. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna go check my truck for water, oil, and my tires, and little stuff like that, because it is a long drive. Buenos días, hermosa familia. Dice aquí Celia Martinez. Thank you very much. All right, we got Andrew Luna. Good morning. Thanks, man. Dice, ¿qué año graduaste? Yo me gradué en el 1993. Where are you going, carnal? I'm going to Hayward, California right now. Spooks. I'm going to Hayward. If anybody lives in Hayward and you want to meet up, let me know. We'll make a video or something. All right? Yeah, Paco Sandoval and his sister Monica, we used to go to the migrant summer school program during the summers when we were all kids. I remember we used to go camping, Camp Navarro. We went camping a few years, and it was great, man. It was great. It was great having you as a friend, Paco. You were a good friend, homie. Appreciate that very much, by the way. I seen Paco the other day on the freeway, and I was driving right. I was driving my truck, and all of a sudden I hear the, hey, and I'm like, what? And it was Paco. And I'm like, hey, what's up, G? Hang on, man, let me make a video. So I grabbed my phone, and I tried to make a video, hey, what's up? Let's take a health friend, my friend Paco here. But I forgot to push record, so I didn't get the video, Paco. Next time you see me around, let's do a video, so all our friends can meet you. All right, Paco. Thanks, appreciate that, G. Okay, yes, Spook. So yes, I'm going to Hayward right now. Hayward is about 2 hours, 2.5 hours from here, from Santa Rosa, especially with all the traffic. I'm gonna be going through all the Bay Area, and it's gonna be hectic. San Pablo Bay. Yes, I'm gonna be passing through there, Spooks. Do you live around there? And you know what? And I do have my fishing pole in the back of my truck. Okay, so I always carry my fishing pole now. I just don't have any bait. But you know what? Sometimes you guys can, for bait, if you guys don't have any bait, sometimes what you can do is if you look around and you find a mussel or something like that, those are good bait too. You can catch stripers with those. I learned that from a friend the other day. I was fishing at Black Point there in Novato, and un señor que estaba allí de Jalisco, he was telling me, we were talking about fishing and stuff, right? Y él me estaba diciendo que las montarrayas, the stingrays, he was saying they catch those there. And then I said, oh, eso no me gustan a mí, yo las tiro because saben bien gachos, saben amargosas, they taste sour. So then he told me, you know what, I'm going to tell you something on the way to take out the sourness off the meat. And I'm like, really? And then he's like, yeah. So I'm like, okay, how do you do it? This man told me that when you catch a stingray, okay, you cut off the wings because that's where all the meat's at, right? On the wings. And so what you do is, he says you cut the wings. You know, you take out the skin, of course. And he says then you slice it and dice it. And he says you let it marinate in milk for a few hours. He says ideally overnight. He says that the milk takes the sourness away from the stingray meat. And that's why I always throw stingrays back, because I don't like the taste of meat. I tried cooking them and stuff, but they taste weird. So that's why I was throwing it back. So he was telling me that that's the secret, is to marinate them in milk overnight, and that takes that weird taste off the meat. So next time I catch a stingray, I'm gonna try that. Okay? Okay, Spook says, no, I'm not from there. Okay, well, right on. Where are you from then, Spooks? Where are you from? God bless, says Yusuf 75 million. Yes, I'm probably, I'm going to be passing through there, Benicia, all that right now, Spooks. Okay, you guys, I'm going to be leaving now because I got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Wow. Let's go next. Says Pops Adventure 210. All right, let's go next. Next is baseball, right? You guys said it was baseball yesterday, right? I'm not really sure, you guys, because I really don't follow baseball or football or none of that, or soccer. Thank you, Mr. Harley 505. Appreciate that, sir. So I get confused when people talk about sports and stuff. I really don't follow sports. Buenos días, tío, dice aquí David Barba. Gracias, sobrino. ¿Cómo andas? Yo ando bien crudo, pero aquí ando. Ajúa. Saludos a la jefita. Saludos para ti, ma.
Ay, muchas gracias. Los saludo yo también a ustedes y a todos, a cada uno de ustedes.
Spooks says, how long of a trip is it? Okay, from here, Spooks, it is about 2 hours and a half from Santa Rosa, because I live in the North Bay on Highway 101. So from here, it takes me about an hour to get from here to about San Rafael, Richmond, okay, because traffic is real bad right now. And then it'll take me like another hour and a half from there to Hayward. So it's gonna be about a 2 hour and a half trip there, and then whatever time it takes me to pick up the stone, and then another 2.5 hours to get back. So it's just gonna be an all day thing. Spook says, hey, at least your team ain't my Colorado Rockies, right? All right. Colorado Rockies, huh? I've never heard of them before. Are they in the major leagues, or are they like I said, I really don't follow sports that much. Okay. Okay, dice aquí Moisés, dice, have you ever been to Sacramento, California? Oh, I've been there many, many, many times, Montse. I go to Sacramento to do jobs. I do Sacramento to do business. I pass through Sacramento all the time. So yes, I've been to Sacramento many, many times. And you guys got to realize that I'm a masonry contractor, so I do jobs all over California sometimes. Sometimes I'll go, oh, dude, I've done jobs as far as down to the border. So all of California. Sometimes I go to Eureka to do jobs. That's right on the border of Oregon and California. So anywhere and in between, and northeast and west, all around California, I have been to. Okay, so I work all over the place sometimes. Yes. Okay, Danny dice, my tia asked if that's her suegrita. Yes, that's her. Ya te hay otra nuerita, amor. Sí, dile que esta es su suegrita linda. Y dile que es bien buena onda mi mamá con todas sus nueritas.
No, nunca es bueno decir eso porque ¿qué tal si no le gusta mi estilo, verdad? Pero pues yo nunca he sido metida con así, metiche, le digo yo.
Sí, pues es que también, pues yo no sé, ¿verdad? Yo no tengo experiencia en eso, pero yo me imagino que no es bueno ser metiche, porque pues por si
sí, porque hay suegras que quieren controlar a las nueras y que hacías esto y que hacías lo otro. Esa no es obligación de ellas, ni deben de hacer eso. Pero hay suegras que se toman la atribución de querer gobernar a la nuera y decirle cómo haga todo. Pues no, si ella está contenta con su marido y a él le gusta, ¿qué tiene que andar la señora de metiche?
Mhm.
Eso es ser metiche. Ella ya salió de su obligación. Ella lo crió de un modo y en otro lado se imponen a alimentarse como su esposa le haga de comer. Y no es bueno que sean tan delicados.
Yeah. Este lo secaron más de que lo baño.
Y pues yo no quiero ser metiche con las suegritas, pero sí hay algunas suegras muy metiches y eso no está bien, que sean metiches las señoras, porque llega el día que las cansan y a ver cómo se van a sentir que ella busque otro camino y deje a sus hijos ahí tristes. No, no sean metiches, señoras. Y las nueritas, pues también les digo que no les pese un plato de comida para sus suegras, porque para suegras van que vuelan, todo se llega y después van a decir, ay, pues yo, ¿por qué estaré pagando lo que no hice? Pero ya lo hicieron, humillando a las pobres chiquillas que nada les hacen.
Yeah.
¿Eh? Y pues es lo único que yo les digo, y no andarles pegando a los nietos. Verlos como son sus nietitos y quererlos, porque uno es bien alcahuete con los nietos. Yo a mis hijos sí me los chicoteaba, pero a los nietos yo nunca les pegué y los quiero mucho. Y a los bisnietos también, porque ya voy para 7 bisnietos.
Okay, you guys, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna go because si no, nunca voy a llegar. Hey, Fish Duck Baits, how you doing, man? Buenos dias, carnal. Have a chingón dia. Hey, Holmes, thanks, man. Appreciate that. I was watching the videos you put up yesterday, man. You're catching a shitload of fish, homie. Leave some for us. Monses dice, y nuestra bendición, sí, ahí les va, be safe. Madre, que si nos puedes dar una bendición aquí para todos los que nos están mirando.
Sí, seguro que sí.
Y también para mí, porque hoy voy a manejar muy lejos,
No,
man.
pues ahí va para todos.
All right, ahí les va. Take it away, mom.
Cuando Dios nuestro Señor manda la bendición, manda el sol y manda todo, Él lo manda para todos. Y yo, primero Dios y después la mía.
Okay.
Padre Santísimo, te pido tu bendición, que nos la mandes a mí y a todos nuestros seguidores y a mis hijos y a cada uno de mis hijos, a mis seguidores que me ven, a cada uno de ellos y de sus familias, de sus niños, los que están enfermos, para los que están presos, que salgan libres, Señor, y para los que anden en la guerra, que anden en las Fuerzas Armadas, en todas las ramas del gobierno, dales una suerte, que no les pase nada. Es una obligación que vayan, pero también, Padre mío, devuélveselos con vida a sus padres. Y también te pido por los niños que están en los hospitales, y te pido por los traileros, por los taxistas y por todos y cada uno de ellos, los que creen en tu palabra. Padre Santísimo, te doy gracias por este nuevo día que nos diste a nosotros y a ellos también. Hoy que salgan al camino, Padre Santísimo, bendíceles su manejadera, acompaña a cada uno de ellos, Padre Santo. La bendición de Dios Padre, de Dios Hijo y de Dios Espíritu Santo. Amén. El Señor me los bendiga. Amén.
Thank you, mommy.
Ay, ándale, hijo.
Okay, you guys, hope you received that blessing. For those whoever needs, everybody needs a blessing. Okay, but sometimes people are sick or they have somebody that's sick, or you know what I mean. So I hope that helps out for you. Have a great day. I gotta go. So I'm gonna be live in Hayward when I get there, so you guys can see where I'm at. And then if anybody wants to have lunch, let me know. Okay. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Thank you very much over here, Facebook. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Thank you very much over here on YouTube. Thank you very much, TikTok. All right.